everybody, it's Rebecca here at Y Mermaids, and I would like to wish a very, very happy birthday to Harry Potter and, of course, his creator, J.K. Rowling. So in honor of Harry Potter's 36th birthday, I am going to do the ultimate Harry Potter tag, because it is Tag Friday, and how better to celebrate the boy who lived, or the chosen one, than to answer questions all about him. Now, I did do the Harry Potter tag months ago, which you can check out here. I'll put a card up there, and you can check that out. I have the full outfit on there. So, let's get into it. Some of these questions I did answer in that video, but a lot of them are new, and they're a lot of fun, and so I wanted to do Harry Potter. Plus, if you didn't know, the entire month of July, I did a reread of Harry Potter, so I'm very in the Harry Potter like mood these days, so let's get going. Also, be warning, if you have not read Harry Potter, there are some or watched Harry Potter, there are some spoilers coming down the pipe with these questions, so if you don't want to be spoiled, though I don't know how you wouldn't know some of these things at this point, but if you don't want to be spoiled, I do recommend just clicking off, reading the books, and then coming back and watching it afterwards. Number 1 is your favorite book. My favorite Harry Potter book is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I just really love this one. It's the first one that kind of starts getting more dark than the rest of them. It's like, I mean, there's darker books, but it's kind of has a little bit of the light in there too. So it's halfway through, it's the midpoint, they're in the middle of growing up, but it's also just different. You have the Triwizard Tournament, the Quidditch World Cup, and it's just, I've just always really stuck with that one and really loved that one, so that one is my favorite. Number 2, least favorite book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Giant snakes, giant giant snakes, giant spiders, and Hermione is petrified through half of it and just not there, so yeah. Number 3, favorite movie. I think it's gonna be Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Although it's not the greatest of the adaptations, it's the shortest movie and the longest book. I don't know, there's something about that movie that just captured a lot of the essence from the book, and they cast Umbridge so incredibly well that, like, oh, music is really good, and I don't know, I just really like that one. I don't know why, but I do. Number 4, least favorite movie. Probably still Chamber of Secrets again, because Chamber of Secrets, I'm not a fan of it as much. They did do a better job than some of the later ones, which kind of started veering off a little bit more because the books kept getting chunkier and chunkier, but the giant snake and the giant spider are like now giant in front of me to look at, so there you go. Number 5, favorite quote. I think this is actually from the movie and not the book, but it's happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. It's my absolute favorite quote. It's on my email at work and everything, and I just love it. But all of Dumbledore's quotes are really good. There's a lot of really great ones. Number 6, favorite Weasley. How can you choose a favorite Weasley? Fred and George. And Ron. Yeah. Number 7, favorite female character. Hermione Granger. Because I just love Hermione so much. I love her so much. Number 8, favorite villain. Part of me wants to say Draco Malfoy, and the other part of me wants to say Voldemort, because I just have a thing about Voldemort. I don't know what it is, but I'm really intrigued by him, and I don't know if it's just Ralph Fiennes, like, playing him in the movie that just kind of captured that part of my brain. I don't know, but I kind of have a weird, like, I totally get where Bellatrix is coming from, if you know what I mean. Number 9, favorite male character. I don't know. I mean, I like Harry. A lot of people don't like Harry, but I do really like Harry. He gets on my nerves, but so do all the characters. I really love the twins. I love Ron. Dumbledore. Let's go Dumbledore. I think Dumbledore's my favorite of the male characters because he's just awesome. And then Harry and Ron. And yeah. Number 10, favorite professor. Now, you'd think I'd say Dumbledore because I just said he's my favorite male character, but my favorite professor is actually Professor McGonagall because I just love her so much. Number 11, would you rather wash Snape's hair or spend a day listening to Lockhart talk about himself? I'm gonna go wash Snape's hair. I mean, yeah, he's a jerk and all of those problems, but washing his hair is gonna take, what, like 20 minutes? And then I can look at his shiny, pretty, dry hair rather than his nasty, oily, gross hair. So I'm gonna wash Snape's hair. I feel like I could just, like, charm him to make him, like, fall asleep or something, or not talk, and then I'd be good to go. So we're washing Snape's hair. Number 12, would you rather duel an elated Bellatrix or an angry Molly? I'm gonna go Bellatrix, because Bellatrix has all that hate inside of her, and if we know anything from Star Wars, is that hate consumes you, and that love will overpower it. So I'm gonna use the love in my heart to overpower her, because she's gonna be so full of hate. And then I can always just say, hey Molly, come help me. 13, would you rather travel to Hogwarts via the Hogwarts Express or by a flying car? Who would, the Hogwarts Express, duh. Like, duh, it's the Hogwarts Express, full of other magical wizards and witches, and there's the trolley, and you can see everything out the window, and the Hogwarts Express. 14, would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath? I am not going near Umbridge, so Voldemort, come on. Would you rather ride a hippogriff or ride a firebolt? As much as I love hippogriffs, I think it'd be more comfortable and fun to ride a firebolt, and I just want to, like, zoom all over the place and everything, so we're gonna go with the firebolt. 16, is there a character you felt differently about in the books than in the movies? Ginny Weasley. I do not think that the filmmakers adapted Ginny Weasley to the extent that they should have. Like, she kind of ended up being a two-dimensional character. Not that Ginny Weasley has, like, a whole lot of dimensions in the book. She's kind of a Mary Sue in some ways. But, like, I do like book Ginny Weasley, and I get it. 17, is there a movie you prefer to the books? No. No? No? No. They're good, don't get me wrong, but the books are better. 18, Richard Harris or Michael Gambon as Dumbledore. They both bring a lot to the version of Dumbledore that they're playing, and, like, I love Richard Harris, and I was so excited he was cast as Dumbledore. But now, having seen all the movies, and you see 6 movies with Michael Gambon, and in the later ones, he's kind of, like, a lot creepier and darker in a way, but I think I prefer Michael Gambon's better. 19, your top thing or person that wasn't in the books or wasn't in the movies that you wish it were in the movies. It was in the book, but not in the movies. There's a couple things, like, I really wanted to see more of Ginny, more of Hermione's battle with SPEW, like, spew. Winky would have been really cool to see. I mean, Peeves? Where was Peeves? Could we not have done Peeves, really? The Quidditch World Cup, I felt like they didn't have any of it. They went there and then they left, but we didn't see any of the actual game, the match. And I really would have liked to see that. And so I feel like a lot of it just kind of, it was because of time constraints, got left out. I also missed a lot of the Fred and George, like, antics in book 5. So just kind of little things like that I was like, I really wanted to see it, and then I didn't get to, so. Number 20, if you could remake any of the Harry Potter movies, which one would it be? I wouldn't really remake all of them, because I like them. I think they did a decent job with them. I like the cast. I think they adapted them fairly well. I do wish the end of movie 6, the Half-Blood Prince, were more faithful to the book, so maybe that part of it, because that did kind of bum me out a little bit, because it didn't really fit into Harry's character at all. Number 21, which house was your first gut feeling saying that you would be in? Gryffindor. I mean, I've always wanted to be Gryffindor. Part of me was like, I'm probably just a Hufflepuff, maybe a Ravenclaw, but Gryffindor is kind of what I was leaning towards, so, you know. But number 22 asks, which house were you actually sorted into in Pottermore? And the answer is Gryffindor. And I was sort of doubting this recently, because I just felt like maybe as I was getting older, I was changing. So I took, like, 10 different quizzes on Google. I would Google, and I typed in, like, Harry Potter sorting quiz. And I took, like, the first, like, 8. And of that 8, I think only 1 was not Gryffindor, so I'm feeling very secure now in my Gryffindor-ishness dumb thing. 23, which class would be your favorite? Charms? I feel like Charms is really useful and people just like knock it off like, oh, whatever. But Charms is really cool. I like Charms. You get to do some cool things, like, you know. And then I think Care of Magical Creatures would be really cool. Like, I want to go meet a unicorn and dragons and hippogriffs and like thestrals and all these other cool animals. So, I mean, that'd be kind of fun to like meet I really like animals, so yes. Number 24, which spell do you think would be most useful to learn? Accio, because I don't want to have to get up to get things. I just want to be like, Accio book! And then it would come to me, and I don't have to get up to go find it. So that one, it brings out the laziness in me, so there we go, Accio. Number 25, which character do you think you'd instantly become friends with? I want to say Hermione, but I feel like Hermione would also get on my nerves in the beginning because she is very, like, by the book and logical, so I'd probably actually be better friends with Ron because he's just more laid back and fun, and I feel like that would work better. Number 26, if you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which one would it be? The invisibility cloak. It's the right answer, it's the only answer, and it'd be really cool to, like, sneak around places and not know that people would know that I'm there. Number 27, is there any aspect of the books you'd want to change? No, because they are like the Bible for me. The epilogue. Number 28, who is your favorite marauder? Lupin. I think Lupin's my favorite. He's chill, he's cool, he's tortured. Lupin. But maybe James and Sirius. Pretty much anyone but Peter Pettigrew, because who really likes Peter Pettigrew? He's such a jerk. Number 29, if you could bring one character back to life, which one would it be? Fred Weasley. Fred Weasley is the only death that, I mean, not the only one, I'm so upset about a lot of them, but his is the one that still gets me in my heart now, and it's been like years and years and years, so Fred Weasley. And number 30, finally, it's the last question, my thing is blinking. Number 30, Hallows or Horcruxes? Hallows. Duh. Well, that is it for me today. Happy birthday, Harry. Happy birthday, JK. I'll see you next time.